Hello guys and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones as House Darklyn. Now before we go forward with the war in Pentos, I think we should quickly go over who actually rules in Duskendale right now, because if we have a look at Dennis Darklyn, he's actually leading troops in Middlebury for his king Tywin, who also is leading troops in Middlebury. So if I wasn't there right now, the king would know. We kind of have to stay there. We also have the heir in Highgarden, okay, but that's not too far away. He is standing there with 8,500 men. Then we have Ransford Darkwood here with 11,000 men. We have Dennis leading 11,000 men, King Tywin 13,000 men, and Mace Tyrell is also 14,000 men. So if you know, this is the most important kind of characters here. We have the king, we have the heir, we have the hand of the king, we have the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, and we have probably the strongest Lord Paramount at this moment, Mace Tyrell. So we're all here massing together, kind of discussing what we're doing with the realm. And while we're doing this, while we're on campaign, I guess, for the king, my vassals are basically taken care of. First, Rusby was the first thing we did. That was without Dennis being there. And also, now we're taking care of Pentos. Now, it's not my son either who's currently, obviously, on his quest overseas. So Isaac is also not in Duskendale. So it's a good question who is actually ruling the Dunford right now. So we're going to have a look at the council. So obviously, my wife, Jane Darry, she's still in the Dunford, and she's the lady of the Dunford. Of course, she has quite a lot of things to say, but she's neither the castellan nor the regent. The regent would be my good friend, Clayton Birch, who's also the Master of Arms and Master of Horse. So he is actually the castellan, and now he's the regent right now, so he has basically control over Duskendale at this moment. But since he's my friend, he's also friends with Jane Darry, so they're just gonna work together quite well while Dennis is away. So there's no problem between these guys. And also we have my current castellan, we have Norbert of Brindlewood, Norbert Hart. Now Norbert Hart, he is faction member of the Liege Loyalist faction, if we're gonna see this right now, and obviously Clayton is the leader of the Liege Loyalist faction. So you see all of these guys, the castellan, designated regent, and my wife, they all kind of like each other. They're all loyalists, so I'm pretty confident that we have left Duskendale in safe hands. But then we should also look at the further council. We obviously have a Justicer Renifer, who's currently on a mission to fabricate a new claim in Edgerton after we've taken Rusby, and we have Septon Head, who's obviously still trying to convert provinces in Pentos. And then we have our Maester, who's just doing his usual Maester things. And then we have two women left that we have not yet talked about. So we have the first one, Dela, our treasurer. Now she was the wife to Eutharides Wayne, and well, her son is actually Lord Loma, one of the few, one a very good commander, and one of the few still loyal lords holding lands in Pentos. So his mother is actually our treasurer. So this family has also been quite useful to us, quite useful and also loyal, I would say. And then lastly, we have Jana Peak. Now, she's my spy mistress, and she is actually married to bodyguard Sir Willis Crabtree. Now, it's a little bit more complicated with this family now, because Brendan Crabtree, he's actually befriended with Isaac Darklyn, which is a good thing. However, I had a look at his sister, Lucia Crabtree, which is the daughter of my spy masters and my bodyguard, and Lucia has actually been murdered on the orders of my daughter, Desmara Darklyn, for which she actually got excommunicated and gained her dishonorable stain. So this could actually potentially cause a problem, because my spy masters and one of my bodyguards lost their daughter because my daughter killed her. So that's a big problem. I mean, luckily their son is, as I said, friends to Isaac, but that could potentially mean Dennis is gonna die soon, and then Isaac will take over. It's a possibility. We'll see. So, the spy mistress is a little bit. I'm not sure if I should really trust her that much, but I guess it's fine enough. But other than that, I think our council's in good hands. Now, as I said, we have our captain of the household guard, Alistair Thorne, who also led well, led our troops over here in the war against Rosby. Now, I left him back at home in the Dunford to control our household guard. However, I took Aegor Lothden, Rickard of Tarth, Kyle of Ghoultown, and obviously Willis Crabtree with me. They're with me in the Reach right now campaigning. So I have 4 bodyguards with me. Only Alistair, the captain of the household guard, he's in Duskendale, and he's actually the one who's now going to lead the charge. Now, why I'm telling you this, I just felt like I was a little bit confused when we had the first war against Rosby, because obviously Dennis wasn't leading the troops, and neither was Isaac. So there was technically no Darklyn Lord involved in that war, and that's going to be the same thing in Pentos. So basically my vassals are doing all the work, and I'm doing literally nothing other than providing obviously the troops and paying wages. But enough talking, let's actually raise our men. And you think, if I'm having a look at Pentos right now, the Spice Towers, there's a garrison of 2,000 men, yet the levies are not yet fully regrown. So I think what we're gonna do, we are going to raise only the men we have here in Pentos, and that should probably be enough to actually besiege Pentos, because we can actually raise 1,300 men just from the Sunrise Gate and the castle of the Princess Palace. Then we're also going to get a couple men from the Great Arm, and that should hopefully be enough, 2,500 men to actually besiege Pentos. Now, who I'm going to give command of this, obviously Alistair is leading the Senate. I said that he is captain of the household guard, and also I actually resigned Aegor Lothden from his position as commander, because that was actually, I didn't really want to click that. So I now put Lord Cedric of Claw Isle as commander. He's a skilled commander, he's an aggressive leader, inspiring leader, so I'm going to put him in here as well. So he's going to lead our men. We have Loma Wayne and Boniface. So these 4 men, I trust all of them to take good care of our troops. So we're going to all amass them in Pentos, and then we're going to, I guess then we're going to check out who will actually get the command, but I'm pretty sure I want to give Sir Alistair the lead here, but we'll see. So my Castellan Norbert has offered to go through my newly acquired titles. Thank you, Norbert, I appreciate it, but stop bothering me about this. Thank you. I don't want to give out my titles just yet. And oh, my daughter Sarah just died. Oh, this is bad. And this is really bad, because we just lost a bunch of our alliances. Ooh, Sarah died of illness. Oh. So Lara, actually my granddaughter, is being educated by King Tywin. Oh, but this is bad. We just lost our alliances. Omer Baratheon is now free again. Ah, man. That's annoying. And so Rickard has another daughter, Helicent. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, man. And we have a new Lord Commander at the Wall. Okay. Lord Commander Ben Plum. Really? Ben Plum. That's pretty cool. Is that... I think that's Brown Ben Plum. Yeah. It must be him. That's pretty cool. So he's Lord Commander now. Interesting. Alright. But again, it doesn't really concern us too much. We're currently, obviously, focusing on Pentos. Oh, and Tywin, despite us leading men for our king in the field, he just got note from, from Duskendale, I guess, or he got note from Pentos, we got note from Duskendale, that our vassals are doing this, I guess without asking us necessarily. And he's writing a letter, but I guess he's just talking to us directly. He urges us to make peace and end the fighting, or else earn the realm's ire. Well, Tywin, I gave you command of Pentos, and that was fine because you were my king, but you just gave it out to some lord of House Gaunt that, you know, who doesn't actually deserve. He's done nothing, I tell you, in order to earn this at all. So I don't know, I cannot stand down. I'm sorry, Tywin, but I cannot stand down. I hope you still trust me as your hand of the king, but I cannot stand down my men. I will not order my vassals to stand down. So yeah, we're still trying to organize everyone here. It's actually taken quite a while, but not too bad. We're actually making decent cash. That's awesome. I wonder if that's even going to be enough men. yeah, it will be enough men. Once we have everyone amassed, it will be enough men to take over. Lord Conrel Gond. Yeah, House Gond is not happy with House Darklyn, I guess. We killed the Kingsguard member, and now we're gonna try and take away their stuff. But you know, that's just the way it is. You know, we're stronger than you, so we take away your stuff. That's just the natural way. Okay, so we're almost ready. We've now gotten our men together. So let's see who's actually going to lead. So we have Soloma, so Cedric, Sir Alistair, and I guess Bonifer should be in here somewhere as well. Yeah, Bonifer, I want you in there as well. So we've got all of our 4 guest commanders in there, and we're now trying to besiege Pentos. So guys, I will take the role of our lead. Who's leading? Loma Wayne. So I'm gonna take the role of Loma Wayne, and I will see you at the siege of Pentos. Alright guys, so as you can see, we are laying siege to Pentos. The town's food stores should last for 20 more days, but we have decided that we are ready to attack the walls right now. So as you can see, the command was given to Lord Loma Wayne, and he has actually already planned, so we can reassess the situation real quick. Let's actually see, plan our battle. Oh, I've already done that, so yeah, let's just look at that. So we have our infantry, we're going to hold them, move forward a little bit, form a shield wall. Our archers are obviously going to form ranks, spread out a little bit and shoot. Our knights are holding as well, and our commanders are going to follow me in the beginning. Then obviously we have our archers to fire at will. Let's prepare these orders so we can have an overview. There you go. They're going to hold position, spread out, then fire at will with their ranged weapons, and we have set our infantry and our knights to use shields and one-handed weapons whenever possible. So we're going to dispatch these orders, and I think that was enough planning. Let's go to battle. Okay, yeah, so you do know we have planned this assault, so we'll see how things go. But I think we are set up quite good. We'll see how our archers do. We are mostly elite Duskendale longbowmen, so hopefully they're going to do a good job. Some of our knights are not using shields, which is a problem, but as you can see, we're already fighting them. Wow, this is amazing. Now, Pentos has a lot of men, and there are even some, how should I call this, Unsullied are left alive from, I guess, the early days of Pentos, when Pentos was an independent kingdom, and they used to, well, buy Unsullied for their own household guards, and some of them are still alive, so we're gonna have to fight them if we want to take the city. As you can see, they're firing down pretty heavy on us, but I don't really want to send my infantry just yet. I think we want to clear out these archers first, because once we are standing on that little ladder, it's going to be deadly for our men. So we're gonna just let our archers deal with them for a little bit. Let's have a look at our guys. So obviously we have Lord Bonifer the Good over here. We have Sir Alistair Thorne. Then we have Lord Cedric the Elegant. Obviously myself, Lord Loma Wayne, and then we even have Lord Tom Alistair, the Lord of the Princess Show, who has actually joined us. Oh, Bonifer, you gotta turn around and put your shield up, man. But yeah, so Lord Tom even came down from Princess Shore and joined us, which is pretty cool. And we just lost a veteran two-hander. That's a big problem. Ah, man. But I don't know if I want to send in my men just yet. Look how many archers there's still left. They have so many more archers. Those are all of our knights. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna have to send in the infantry to get, just so that these archers have someone else to focus on. I don't know. I just don't feel. No, we're gonna have to send in our knights as well. It's just so annoying, you know. Look how much they still shoot. Let's get up our archers a little bit. Yeah, we don't really have that many archers left actually. Let's make them move forward a little bit. Yeah, I'm staying back with my commanders here. I guess I could send them in as well. Oh my god, look at this. Look at the Unsullieds wrecking up their kills. Yeah. And now that these archers are no longer focusing on us outside, that's a real problem. But I think I'm gonna send in my commanders. There you go. Come on, guys. Lord Cedric, you can do it, guys. So there's a congestion down here, but it seems as though we've already made it on the walls. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. But they're still shooting at us. All right, let's move the archers all the way up here. Seems as though you're out of arrows. Is that true? Come on, fire at will. Yeah, they have no arrows anymore. Damn it. Alright, that's a problem. That is indeed a problem. Alright, knights, just charge. Yeah. Still some unsullied there. Oh man, this is tough. They're making it tough for us. Hopefully we're gonna get some reinforcements soon, because we could use some more archers. Man, we only lost 12 men, but they lost 43. So I think we're doing quite well. Now, as you know, this siege has been it was even. We had 2,000 against 2,500 men, so it's not that easy. But you know what, guys? I'm gonna come back if we've taken the top of the wall. So I'll see you in a second. Guys, we're almost there. We have Sir Cedric, Lord Cedric, and Lord Torment doing a really good job, killing a lot of men. But it seems like we're thinning out. We don't really have enough men rushing through. I think we're gonna have to have the archers storm in as well. The problem is though that we're not really getting many reinforcements. That's really a big problem. But yeah, we're knocking out a good amount of Unsullied here. That's pretty cool. We should probably have someone deal with these men as well. I guess archers, I guess you can. No, follow me. Just follow me, archers. And let's deal with these men here. Yep. Good job. Nice. Come on, man. Need your help. So our knights are taking care of the other side. So we should clean up this mess that's left. Come on. Bastard. Alright, we took him out. You seem to have some trouble. Alright, there we go, we got him. I still have more. Can't really look how our other guy's doing. And this is tough. These archers, well, we only have archers here, right? I mean, I guess if I would have actually taken some knights with me, we would have already been through this, but it's fine. You're taking care of them. Okay, we even have, oh, our knights are now rushing over here as well. It seems that we have cleared this castle out. Yeah, is this the last one remaining? No, there's some more knights. Okay, let's just see what we can do. So Alistair is still up and about, killing people. That's pretty good. I wonder how many more of our people are around. I see Sir Alistair, and a lot of Unsullied still around. Some of the Pentos spearmen that we've gotten from Lord Torment when he arrived with his men. And Lord Cedric the Elegant is still fighting. That's amazing. That's just amazing. He's been in the battle for quite some time, and he's still killing people. Cool. Alright, we have our archers here as well. I don't know what to do with these archers. I think, you know what? We're gonna put these archers, since I don't really necessarily need them right now, we're gonna put them up here. Just to, you know, shoot a little bit. Or maybe we should put our archers down here? I guess we could also put our archers down here. In the courtyard. Shooting up. I'm not sure if the angle's the right one, but I could imagine it is. Or maybe you're just standing here. Yeah, most of this work is our knights, but look at this. Still, so yeah, Lord Cedric still taking out men. That's amazing. Alright, guys. Well, I think we got this pretty much done. We are just... It's kind of a stalemate right now. We have our archers now, hopefully helping out a little bit, shooting up there. Yeah, I'll be coming back if something new happens. So I'll see you. Alright, guys. Welcome back. So, I think this is now going to be the last wave of enemies that has just spawned. And afterwards, I think we're almost ready to take over the castle. Or the city, I should say. So look at our men. All bloody. This was truly a bloody mess. I think also Lord Cedric has already gone down. He was the last one of our... well, commanders, except for obviously Loma Wayne to still be left in the fighting. But our knights have done a good job. Also, our archers have helped out quite a bit, shooting down from that from down there, obviously from the courtyard. And I'm just gonna grab this shield. And I think we're almost ready to clean this up here. Yep. they're still resisting, but I think that was the last wave. Now if we're gonna have a look at the casualties, we lost 60 men and 80 wounded, but they lost 340 wounded and 240 dead. So we took the castle with heavy casualties, but nonetheless, I think it was definitely worth it. Obviously, I'm talking as if we have already taken the castle, which is not true, but I'm pretty sure soon enough we'll be able to take it. Last night, look how bloody they are. Man, they actually have been thinned out quite a bit. I don't think we're actually getting any more reinforcements, no. Maybe let's, I should also have a little bit to do here. Yeah, okay, that was the last man. We've just taken the castle, guys. That's awesome. Oh my god, look at these knights. We even have a Pentoshi spearman. Wow, this was insane. So let's leave the battle. We were victorious, and let's see what we have lost. So yeah, we can see Lord Bonifer went down, Alistair, Lord Cedric, and Lord Tom, and everyone except for Lomar have gone down. And look how many men we've killed. It's 603 men, and look how many we've just killed. Most of them are unsullied. 30 unsullied are dead, 70 wounded, but they definitely they resisted very fiercely. So let's have a look at the kill count. Oh my god. So everyone except for actually Lord Bonifer seems to be getting very old. He's not really doing as well anymore. So he didn't actually kill anyone and was still got wounded. So perhaps I should let him now rest and, you know, stay home for the next battles. But nonetheless, let's acknowledge that he's at least fought with us. So Alistair, he got 8 kills, pretty good. Lord Tommen, Alistair who joined us, 5 kills. Loma Vane, obviously 11. But I think the man of the hour is Lord Cedric the Elegant. 26 kills before he went down. That is quite impressive. So guys, we have taken Pentos, and I'll see you in a second when we distribute our newly acquired titles. Welcome back, guys, to the lands of Pentos. We have just taken the city, taken over the spice towers. Unfortunately, we did not get control of the land. He's now our vassal, but we don't actually hold the spice towers, which is unfortunate because I was actually kind of counting on it, honestly. So we'll see. We have to find a way what we can do in order to, well, get this castle now. Lord Conril Gaunt is still imprisoned by Lord Loma, so he won't act against us just yet. Also, he doesn't even have any levy to do anything anyways, but still, we have to be careful about it. But he is our vassal now, so that's at least better than it was before. And a couple of other things have happened during the siege of Pentos, which actually took quite a while. We've been sieging for a while, so a couple things have happened, a couple very interesting things have happened. Now, first of all, I guess something you should all, we've all been waiting for. Septon Het has now become elected as the High Septon. So there he is right now. He is the head of the Most Vow. He has the Sceptre of Baelor and the Starry Sept under his control. Yeah, and he's the first giant High Septon, which is just funny. He doesn't like me that much anymore. That's too bad. But yeah, we have a truly virtuous High Septon, which is funny, and I'm just glad that this finally happened. So that's one thing that happened. So I had to appoint a new Septon, so I went for Septon Ranifer simply because he seems like a pretty cool dude. He's a little bit cruel but zealous, and that's all that I really care about. So I'm gonna give him the honorary title of High Almoner, as it is tradition here in Duskendale. The Septon is the High Almoner usually. Now, one other thing you can already see right here, Lord Paramount Mace Tyrell of the Reach has died on suspicious circumstances, and because all his two sons have all died stillborn, his daughter took over. For some reason, not his first daughter, that is actually, well, she's married to a Lannister, Lord Paramount Tywin, who's now come of age. Interesting. He's Jaime's son. Oh, interesting. Okay. However, she did not take over. Instead, her younger sister, Lady Paramount Jansia, took over. Oh, because this is a matrilineal marriage. Interesting. Okay, I like that then. So we have a Lady Paramount, but luckily, this is a matrilineal marriage. So House Redwine's not gonna inherit. It's gonna stay in the Tyrell family, and she's already pregnant, so hopefully it's gonna be a good boy. But yeah, that's pretty good. So the Reach does not die out. Okay, I kind of read that wrong. Now, one thing I should say though, obviously, Lord Bonifer, he's getting very old, as you can see. He's 63 years old. He's served as well. He's still considered a formidable fighter, yet he didn't actually do all that well. I guess he didn't really have the power to hold his shield up. I don't know what was going wrong, but he took quite some arrows at the beginning, so I'm assuming this is why he didn't last as long as the others. So Bonifer, he has served as well. He's gonna stay the cupbearer of Duskendale, but I think he has to resign his commander position because he's just not doing that well anymore. So we're gonna appoint someone else. And also, I don't know if we had a look at this, but I think we had a new Kingsguard. Not sure if we really had a look at this. It was a gold wine. That's why I thought it was kind of interesting. If my mouse would work. Where is he? There he is. Sir Walden Goldwine. So he is actually replacing Arthur Dane, because remember, when Ransford Darkwood killed him, we only had 6 Kingsguard for a time. So now we actually have the 7th Kingsguard. So Walden Goldwine. He actually looks like a pretty good fella, I have to admit. So yeah, that's good to have him in the Kingsguard, but it's much better to have Ransford leading the Kingsguard. Now, one more thing I should say is that we have not been, I guess, Dennis has not been lazy while he was on campaign, which he still is, by the way. He has actually started a plot to fabricate a claim on the High Lordship of Rosby, and he has gotten the support of several people right here. And he has as much support that he can even, well, get this through. It's 90% chance to get a claim on the High Lordship, so we'll see if that works. So we're gonna click that button just now, and not only have you failed to fabricate, really, a 90% chance we failed? That's frustrating. Yeah, efforts have been discovered. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my mouse right now, but anyway, so this will take some explaining. So we've actually failed. That's a big shame, because the greedy Lord Dennis Darklyn has spent quite some money bribing his way through a couple of people. Titus Frey was the only one who would actually just help us out, so that was actually a pretty good thing. I probably should have showed you. He was actually willing to help us out just like that, without any bribes. So I'm thinking that he's still pretty loyal to House Darklyn, which is a good thing, because he, as I said, is the Lord Commander, not the Lord Commander, but he is the commander of the Gold Cloaks. But anyways, guys, we've had quite some time, quite a long episode today, and now my mouse is not really letting me continue anymore. So I'm going to put an end to this episode here. I hope you have enjoyed, guys, and I will see you next time. It's Gironca, signing off.